Hello and welcome back to Car Upcoming. Today we're diving into a vehicle that's already creating quite the buzz. The all-new 2026 Mazda CX-20. Whether you're looking for an entry-level SUV from Mazda's lineup or simply curious what the next small crossover holds, this one is worth a close look. We'll walk through its styling and exterior, peek inside at the interior and tech, go under the hood for the engine and powertrain, talk about pricing, at least what we know so far, examine some potential risks or downsides, and then wrap up with our verdict. So buckle up and let's get started. First off, the design. The CX-20 is positioned as a small crossover just beneath the CX-30 in the Mazda lineup. According to early reports, it's expected to launch sometime in 2026, or possibly be marketed as a 2027 model in some markets. Mazda has styled the CX-20 with its signature Kodo design language, clean lines, restrained elegance, and a sense of motion even when standing still. The front fascia features a sleek grille, sharply drawn headlights, and sculpted surfaces along the doors that give it a premium feel despite its entry-level positioning. From the side, you'll notice a compact stance, which bodes well for maneuverability in urban settings. At the same time, the wheel arches and roofline carry enough presence to imply this is more than a basic commuter car. At the rear, the taillights are slim and modern, tied together by a clean tailgate design. If I were driving one around town, I'd expect the CX-20 to feel nimble and confident, especially if Mazda keeps its usual suspension and steering tuning. Of course, the proof will be when we actually get driving impressions, but visually it hits the right tone. Next up, the cabin. While Mazda hasn't released full official specs for the 2026 CX-20 yet, the early reports indicate that it will inherit many of the interior design cues and tech upgrades from Mazda's recent models. For example, when you look at the 2026 CX-5, the interior shows large touchscreens, premium materials, and a cleaner layout. A driver-centric cockpit. Mazda typically orients the controls toward the driver, with clear instrument panels, good visibility, and minimal distractions. High-quality materials. Even though this will be a lower-priced model, I expect Mazda to include soft-touch surfaces, refined upholstery, and solid finishes, because that's part of Mazda's brand promise. Infotainment and connectivity. We might see a sizable central screen, smartphone connectivity, maybe even Mazda's latest safety suite under the hood. And here things get interesting because there are still some unknowns. According to multiple sources, the 2026 Mazda CX-20 is expected to offer a hybrid powertrain in some markets. For example, one report states, both new models, including the CX-20, are rumored to use a new hybrid powertrain from Mazda, unlike previous models which used a Toyota-derived system. What this suggests, Mazda is stepping up its electrification strategy, and the CX-20 could be a key model for hybrid adoption in the lower end of the crossover market. We don't yet have confirmed power, torque numbers, fuel economy specs, or full drivetrain details. Mazda may use its in-house hybrid system, not just a mild hybrid, for the CX-20, which could mean meaningful gains in fuel economy and refinement. From a driving experience perspective, if Mazda executes this well, you could expect quick, low-speed response, electric assist, strong efficiency, helpful in stop-and-go traffic around Banda Aceh, and the usual Mazda handling character. On the flip side, hybrid systems add weight and complexity, so how Mazda balances that will matter. My advice: when the car becomes available, test drive both the hybrid, if available, and any petrol version. Compare how they feel in your local driving conditions. City traffic, narrow streets, parking. Ask about battery warranty, maintenance costs, and how the hybrid system affects servicing in Indonesia, availability of parts, local support. Now, pricing. At this stage, the exact RRP for the 2026 Mazda CX-20 in Indonesia or global markets hasn't been fully confirmed. One source states simply that the model is set to surface before the end of next year and is aimed at the light small crossover end of the market. So there you have it, a detailed look at the 2026 Mazda CX-20. Its exterior styling, interior potential, engine hybrid prospects, pricing expectations, and what to watch out for. It's an intriguing addition to the small crossover market. especially for buyers who value Mazda's design and driving feel, but want something more compact and, hopefully, affordable. If you're interested in this model, make sure to stay tuned for local launch announcements here in Indonesia. Keep an eye on the trim levels and local pricing, and don't forget to schedule a proper test drive when it becomes available. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more car reviews and updates, and leave a comment below. What do you think of the CX-20? Will Mazda hit the mark with this one, or are you waiting for a different model? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safely, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.